What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your Umbrella Spear community leader, the Umbrella Router 97 here, and I'm back here with another live stream. You have read that title. So, in today's live stream, I'm reacting to TD Venom's YouTube won't let me watch videos on my own channel now. YouTube is garbage. You heard it right here, folks. I'm going to be reacting to TD Venom's new latest recent video. So the one thing I want to say is this. Let me go on ahead and get the party started. So I'm going to be doing what I am going to be doing, and that is I will be activating my live chat. Okay, there we go. That should be able to do the actual trick. Okay, so I'm going to go on ahead and see if there's going to be some comments in the live chat. Okay, so I'm going to see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got Sonny the Scene Girl. How's it going? Okay, this is what you're saying, or what I believe you're saying as of right now, Sonia. Hey, Umbrella. Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Sonia. So the one thing I want to say to you is this. Hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Sonia. But anyways, since you are actually here as of right now, all I can really say is I really do hope that you're going to be able to say your actual piece about this, if you actually are going to be doing that. So yeah. Yep. But anyways, I am going to go on ahead and make sure if there's going to be some other comments and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just take a quick look to make sure it was here. I believe it was here. Okay, let me see who's here. We've got Caden. How's it going? Okay, so this is what you're saying, or what I believe you're saying as of right now. YouTube, what was your ass thinking? I actually have to agree where you're coming from as of right now, Caden. I mean, I'm not quite sure what's been going on, but this is the one thing that I have to be addressing or so. And you could say that this is not only going to be a discussion stream, but more or less, I am going to be giving my thoughts on this new recent video that just, brought to my attention just now. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and make sure if there's going to be some people, and I do apologize if I'm actually, going a bit slow as of right now, but I want to make sure that, people actually are willing to say their piece in the live chat though. So yeah. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see what Sonny going to be saying, or what I believe she's going to be saying right here, right now. I feel bad for TD Venom. This is the way you're also saying, or what I believe you're also saying. I agree, baby. Okay, so the one thing that I want to say as of right now, Sonia, is I can understand where TD Venom is actually coming from, but keep this in mind though. This is just me, just myself going to be giving my thoughts about all of this or so, and I am going to go on ahead and make sure if I can get to some other comments though, because this is the one live stream that I have to be addressing or so, because this just caught my attention just now. So yeah. So again, one thing that I want to say though is right now, I do apologize if I'm actually going a bit slow with the so-called comments or so, but I want to, make sure that, people are actually, saying their piece or so. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see. Wait, is this a new person? Okay, one thing that I want to say in regards to this new person, I'm not quite sure how to say your name or so, but no one said anything about hating on YouTube or so, but this is more or less just going to be a video, and I am going to be giving my thoughts on this because this is the one live stream that I have to be addressing or so, and this is going to be more or less important or so. But nevertheless, I'm starting to see that there is going to be some new people though in the live chat, which I will finally get to in a bit or so. But again, I do apologize for the for the delay when it comes to comments or so, but I'm just trying to be fair with people, and yeah. So I really do hope that, I am going to be letting people say their actual piece about this. Yep. But check this out. Like, look at this. There's actually this special person. Yes, I actually do consider this person to be special. And I am going to be getting to this comment, though, because it has been quite a while since he's been in the live chat. Okay, so let me see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got the homie Black Sheep of the World 98. What's up, man? Anyways, it's great to see you right now, Black Sheep. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Black Sheep. But since you are actually here, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to, because it has been literally like a mad while since you and I have actually interacted or so. Yep, but nevertheless, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece. And Black Sheep, I really do hope for the most part you are actually doing your thing, though. Oh, by the way, Black Sheep, since you are actually here, there's actually one thing that I do want to be addressing or so. So you could say that one of these so-called individuals had the name to, start drama, or what I meant to say is start shit, especially with this community, of course, which I'm not even surprised or so. Okay, let me see what Sonya's saying, or what I believe she's saying, though, as of right now. I'm doing good. Oh, okay. But anyways, I should be done with the so-called comments or so, and I'm starting to see that there are some new people, which I will literally get to in just a bit or so. But I do apologize if I'm actually, going a bit slow with this. And to be fair, I actually do like to make sure that people have a chance to say their piece, one comment per minute or so, if that makes any sense. So most likely I'm going to go on ahead and get to this comment or so, which is most likely going to be from Sonia, and I will get to these new people, of course. But then again, I do apologize when it comes to, these comments that I'm actually going a bit slow with. But anyways, other than that, let me see if I can get to Sonia's next upcoming comment or so, because this is the one live stream that I have to be addressing or so. Okay, let me see what Sonia is going to be saying, or what she is going to be saying right here, right now. My boyfriend already defended TD Venom. Oh, okay. So the one thing that I want to say, though, as of right now, is that is actually a good thing to be, hearing as of right now, Sonia, because the way I see it right now, TD Venom could use all the help that he can actually get. And I can also understand if there are some people that may not like TD Venom, and I can, respect people's opinion when it comes to TD Venom, though. But for me personally, though, I don't believe I have an issue with TD Venom. And to be quite honest, I haven't got a chance to spoke with the guy, to be fair. So, but I am going to be talking about this topic or so, because for me personally, this actually did caught my attention, and I want to make sure if I can just give an opinion about this. So keep this in mind. This is just me giving an opinion about this. Okay. So, anyways, let me see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got Killer Cyber Slayer 99. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Killer Cyber Slayer 99. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Killer Cyber Slayer 99. But anyway, since you are actually here, all I can really say as of right now is it has been quite a mad while since you were actually in my live chat. But one thing that I want to say, though, as of right now, since you are actually here, I really do hope that you're doing your own thing for the most part. And I really do hope that you and I can actually have a chance to catch up with each other, because if I'm going to be honest with you, Killer Cyber Slayer 99, it has been quite a while since you and I have actually interacted with each other, along with the homie Black Sheep of the World 98. But anyways, other than that, let me see what Sonia is going to be saying, or what I believe she is going to be saying right here, right now. TD Venom can't watch videos on his channel anymore. Yeah, like that is the one thing that I have been noticing as of right now, Sonia, is it's really unexpected or so. And I am going to be reacting to the video, and it is actually quite unexpected or so. So this is starting to happen to, you could say, other YouTubers, which is unexpected or so. And it's like none of us actually deserve any of this. It's like we have the legal right to be in this platform, and all we're just doing is make content, trying to have some fun, and that's basically all we're doing or so. But unfortunately, you get situations like this, and I think that they're trying to censor us or something. From what I've been thinking, I don't even know. But I'm just going by with speculation or so. But anyways, let me go on ahead and see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got the funny guy 9000. How's it going? Okay, so this is what you're saying, or what I believe you're saying as of right now. Hi, Umbrella. What is going on? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, funny guy. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing I want to say in regards to you, funny guy. But anyway, since you are actually here, though, you could say that I just DM you, but this is an important live stream that I am going to be addressing. And funny guy, if you want to have a chance to join this panel, yes, when it comes to my StreamYard, you're more than welcome to do so, but not right now though, because I am going to be getting the video up and ready so that way, people are able to give their thoughts on this. Because if I'm going to say it how it is, this is going to be an important live stream that I have to be addressing yourself. Okay, let me see what Killer Cyber Slayer 99 is going to be saying, or what he is going to be saying right here, right now. Kadeem is the reason why TD Venom wants to leave. Okay, I'm going to say this as of right now. Fuck Kadeem the King. Like straight up fuck him. And I am going to be mentioning his name though, because the way I see it though is he is one of the main, culprits or whatever you want to call it, that he is the reason why YouTube is full of drama and stuff like that. Oh, and by the way, Black Sheep, if you're actually here in the live chat, you could say that this so-called scamming princess, or rather this so-called ebonic scammer, wants to go around and cause drama and start shit with people for no reason, like myself and to certain people in this live chat. And I'm not even going to stand by it anymore. Like, I really am not, because at this point enough is enough with Kadeem the King. But let me see who is here, or I believe who is here right now. We've got Adrian M. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Adrian M. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Adrian M. But anyways, since you are actually here as of right now, if you do not know what is going on as of right now, so you could say that something just happened to TD Venom, and I am going to be giving my thoughts on his new recent video. And I can understand that some people may not like him, which I can respect their opinions or so. But I truly believe that Kadeem the King is actually one of the main culprits of why TD Venom is like this. Because what could I say about Kadeem? All he likes to do is cause drama, start shit with people for no reason. And all I can really say as of right now is Kadeem, he ain't shit. But let me see what you're saying, Adrian M, or what I believe you're going to be saying as of right now. I don't know how that happened to TD Venom. Okay, so to give context though, as of right now, so from what I have been observing, Adrian M. So according to TD Venom himself, you could say that, and I'm going to be saying different content purposes, like he was just doing his own thing when it comes to, I guess you could say to an extent, making music and whatnot. But then apparently you got such, from what I've been seeing, that YouTube is trying to censor him or whatever. Then yeah, all I can really say as of right now is nothing about this is actually, surprising to me or so. So yeah. But I am gonna go on ahead and make sure if people are actually gonna be saying a piece or so, and I'm not gonna worry too much about what's going on with Discord. But anyways, I want to see if I can try to stay on topic or so. So yeah. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see what Adrian M is gonna be saying, or what he is gonna be saying right here, right now. Would you meet Black Sheep in person? To answer your question, yes, I actually wouldn't mind if I have the chance to meet, him in person. Why? Because to be fair, he's actually one of my homies. Like he actually is. Yep. So that is the one thing that I am going to be saying though, as of right now. But yeah. But anyways, let me go on ahead and just, make sure there's going to be some more comments or so. Yep. So anyways, I do apologize when it comes to the comments or so, but I want to make sure people are actually going to be, saying their piece about all of this or so. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just take a look at the comments or so, because this is the one live stream that I have to be addressing or so. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what the Funny Guy 9000 is going to be saying, or what he is going to be saying right here, right now. Was he like shadow banned? Was he hit by the social media ban? Okay, so to answer your question, as of right now, funny guy, I'm not quite sure what is happening with TD Venom or so, but this is what I can actually speculate. So I truly believe that Kadeem the King is actually one of the main cause of why he's actually doing this. And the way I see it, enough is enough with this guy. Because it's like this. For the most part, we're trying to do our own thing. But I personally think that Kadeem the King is trying to false flag any of us who actually, call out his actions. Well, the way I see it though is we had the legal right to call out his actions or so because he is the one that's actually trying to cause drama and start shit with us. And we're not going to stand by that anymore. Like, we honestly are not going to be doing that. So, yeah. But I am going to make sure if there's going to be some people that are going to be saying their piece. Okay, let me see who's here, or I believe who is here right now. We've got AJF99. How's it going? Okay, this is what you're saying, or what I believe you're saying as of right now. Hey, I saw his video. Okay, so the one thing I want to say as of right now, AJF99, is that's actually good that you have seen the video yourself, though. But there's one thing that you need to understand. I mean, with all due respect, HF99, like, if you want to be, neutral with Kadeem the King, that's fine. But in my own perspective, or should I say, rather, my opinion, the dude has a habit of starting shit with people for no reason whatsoever. Yep. So that's the one thing I want to say as of right now, HF99. He has a habit of starting shit with people for no reason. And enough is enough with this guy. Like, straight up. But I am going to go on ahead and see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got Miss Stakia. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Miss Takia. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing I want to say in regards to you, Miss Takia. But anyway, since you are actually here as of right now, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to. But Miss Takia, one thing I want to say though is I do appreciate that you have been supporting my channel though, which I do appreciate. But Mr. Kia, this is more or less going to be like a serious stream that I am going to be addressing or so. Like, granted, this is going to be a discussion stream, but more or less, I am going to be reacting to the new video that TD Venom just, you could say just released or so. But I am going to go on ahead and make sure if I can get to some other people or so. Okay, so let me see who is here, or I believe who is here, right now. We've got BKTV official, aka Braun King. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Braun King. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Braun King. But anyways, Braun King, since you are actually here, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to have a chance to be doing, doing this or so. Yep. So I should be done with these comments or so because I want to make sure that if people actually do have the chance to actually say their piece or so. Yep. Okay, let me go on ahead and make sure if there's going to be some other comments or so because I want to make sure people are actually going to be, having a chance to actually say their piece about all of this. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what Sonya is going to be saying or what I believe she's going to be saying about this right here, right now. Yeah, fuck Kadeem. He is the reason why social media sucks so bad. Exactly, Sonya. Exactly, woman. Yep. But anyways, to get back on topic or so, like Kadeem is literally one of the main reasons why social media sucks so damn badly because, drama starters, or should I say drama whores like him, they don't deserve to be in this community whatsoever. And not to mention, Kadeem is one of the main, you could say that he is the type of guy that doesn't want to own up to his mistakes whatsoever. It's like he just wants to go on ahead and cause drama, start shit with people for no reason. And this community has had enough of this so-called scamming princess, or should I say, rather, this ebonic scammer. And if he gets so-called triggered that I'm saying that, then tough shit. let me see what Katie gonna be saying or what he is gonna be saying right here, right now. I did a live stream about this. Okay, let me see what Sonya gonna be saying or what she's gonna be saying right here, right now. Yeah, you did, babe. Okay, so I can actually do agree with the both of you about this or so, but I should be done with these so-called comments, and then I'm finally gonna go on ahead and get to these new comments or so. Yep. So I do apologize if I'm actually going a bit slow with the comments, but I want to make sure that I'm actually fair with people or so. So I really do hope that people can actually understand where I'm coming from in the live chat or so, because this is the one live stream that I really do have to be addressing or so. Like I really must address this. Okay, so I am gonna go on ahead and make sure if I can get to. I guess you could say you could say this one comment. Okay, let me see what Adrian M is gonna be saying or what I believe he's gonna be saying about this right here, right now. He still claims as the king. Okay, the one thing I want to say as of right now, Adrian M, is that is just flat out laughable because if he is a king, then where's his so-called proof that he's making all these claims? He's making all these claims when it comes to this community. Oh, that's right. Like there is none, and not to mention, I am going to be saying this for context purposes or so. Like at one point, he wants to claim that me and my homie Black Sheep of the Ward 98, like we're behind these so-called stock accounts. But if that's the case, where is the actual proof that me and Black Sheep are supposedly behind these so-called stock accounts? Oh, that's right. There is none. Because for the most part, me and Black Sheep, we're doing our own thing for the most part anyway, or so. So as of right now, there is no proof. But anyways, I'm gonna go on ahead and see who is here, or I believe who is here right here, right now. We've got my boy Spirited 21 is in the house. Spear dude, spear dude, spear dude. Anyways, it's great to see you right now, Spear Dude 21. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day. Actually, scratch that, a great day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Spear Dude. But anyway, Spear Dude, since you are actually here as of right now, so I'm not quite sure if you actually heard the news about this, but I believe that I did DM you about this whole, live stream that I am going to be doing about this or so. But Spear Dude, I'm not quite sure what you are actually going to be saying about this or so, but you're more than welcome to actually give your opinion about this or so, because I'm pretty sure that you do like to keep in contact with TD Venom about this, but I'm pretty sure that's what you like to be doing. Anyways, let me see who is here, or I believe who is here right here, right now. Hey, Rage Master, what's up, man? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Rage Master. So the one thing I want to say to you is this: hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you, Rage Master. But anyway, since you are actually here as of right now, you are more than welcome to actually say your piece about this. So yeah. But anyways, okay, so to the people in the live chat, I'm actually trying to go by with speculation or so. So I think the reason why TD Venom made this video, from what I'm observing though, is you could say that one of these so-called drama starters, or should I say drama whores? Yes, drama whores is none other than Kadeen the King. So I personally think that he's just trying to false flag TD Venom, which doesn't really surprise me. Like it really does not surprise me whatsoever. So. But I am going to go on ahead and see what Rage Master is going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying about this right here, right now. I just got done working out. Oh, okay. So the one thing that I do want to say though, as of right now, Rage Master, is that is actually good to be hearing or so. But Rage Master, since you are actually here though, is what I'm actually saying though about all of this is actually pretty true. Like Kadeem just doesn't know when to actually shut the fuck up and leave people the fuck alone. And it's like this. At one point, myself and the people in the live chat, we at least tried to give him a chance to walk away from all of this, but nope. Unfortunately, he still wants to continue with this drama. And not to mention, at one point, I am going to say this as of right now, he even admitted it that he did false flag Black Sheep of the War 98's channel. So I'm not even surprised about that whatsoever. So yeah. So let me go on ahead and see what Adrian M is going to be showing me, or what I believe he's going to be showing me. Okay, so I can see that you're using the so-called umbrella emoji. Yep. Okay, so Adrian M, one thing that I am going to be saying as of right now is I do appreciate that you're actually showing me, that so-called umbrella emoji, but you're more than welcome to actually show me that, but more or less this is going to be more or less a serious live stream because, this is the one live stream that I have to be addressing or so. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and make sure there's going to be some other comments or so because the one thing that I want to say though as of right now is this is the one thing that I have to be calling this out. Yep. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just make sure if I can get to these other comments or so. Okay, so I should be done with the so-called comments or so because I want to make sure that people actually do have the chance to actually to say their actual piece about all of this. Okay, let me see what Rage Master is going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying about this right here, right now. Kadeem doesn't know when to quit. Exactly, Rage Master. Exactly, man. Okay, so one thing I want to say as of right now, Rage Master, is unfortunately this is actually pretty true because unfortunately for Kadeem the King, he just doesn't know when to stop causing drama, start shit with people, and it's like we're literally doing our own thing for the most part anyway. And I can easily say though, is to the people in the live chat, like this community that I am the leader of, we are actually doing our own thing for the most part anyway. And it's like this. We want to make content the way that we want to. Yep. So I think for the most part, we're just trying to avoid drama anyway. But anyways, let me see what Spirit 21 is going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying about this right here, right now. Yeah, my day is great. And that's ridiculous that YouTube has been doing that nonsense. Exactly, Spear Dude. Exactly, man. But anyway, Spirited, since you are actually in the live chat, one thing that I want to say though, as of right now, is you are more than welcome to actually, make a video about this if you actually want to or so. Because Spirit Dude, I think it's about high time that we actually do call out YouTube for this type of hypocrisy or so. And it's like let people actually express themselves on YouTube. And it's like we're not even doing anything wrong. And the way I see it right now is if someone is trying to cause drama or start shit with this community, then we have the legal right to defend ourselves. And guess what? If certain people do not like that, well, guess what? That's not our problem, it's their problem. But I'm going to go on ahead and see what Adrian M is going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying about this right here, right now. What if you saw Kadeem in person? Okay, so to answer your question, as of right now, Adrian M, if I'm going to be honest with you, it's like I legit want to beat his ass. Why? Because look at the damage what he has been doing. He wants to cause drama, start shit with people for no reason when nobody, literally, I mean nobody is doing anything to him whatsoever. And at one point, I think he even admitted it that the only reason why he's doing the so-called drama that he's doing is because he wants views and attention. So there you have it. He just admitted it that he wants to start drama just for views and attention, which doesn't really surprise me. And it's like there are like better ways, to make content rather than making drama. I'm gonna say it how it is. So that is the one thing that I want to say. Okay, so one thing I want to say as of right now in regards to you, Caden, is I actually have to agree where you're coming from. Tough shit for Kadeem. It's like who has a problem with the so-called live stream, and I can understand that this community is trying to move on from Kadeem, but I have to be, calling out Kadeem like once again or so. Because the way I see it though is he wants to go around doing the shit, and I personally think that he is just trying to false flag TD Venom or so. And if that's the case, I'm not even surprised about that whatsoever. Like I am so not surprised about that whatsoever. But I am going to go on ahead and make sure if there's going to be some other people that are going to be willing to be saying their piece or so, because this is the one live stream that I have to be, doing. And not to mention or so, I guess you could say to an extent that I have no choice but to call out and expose Kadeem the King actions once again, which, I'm not even surprised. Yep. But I am gonna go on ahead and make sure if I can get to some other comments or so. Okay, so the one thing I want to say as of right now, Rage Master, is yes, there is proof on his channel that he wants to go on ahead and steal other people's content without, permission whatsoever. And there is literally plenty of proof that he actually does have a habit by doing that or so. Like he legit steals other people's content. And that so-called, I believe it's like a YouTube short, I believe. Like that's not even his video whatsoever. It's like I believe it came from Instagram or so. And I think in my own personal opinion, that should go that should go sorry about that. What I meant to say is that should go against YouTube community guidelines in a way. Because stealing other people's content though is not the answer. Like it really is not the answer whatsoever. Yep. But anyways, I think that there are some things that I might have to take care of or so. So I think I might have to, do some things or so. But anyways, I'll be right back. TD Venom Defender, activate. Okay, so I am finally here. So I was able to take care of business and stuff like that, and I do apologize for that so-called 5 minute delay. But anyways, all I can really say as of right now is I hope I didn't really miss anything too much or so. But yeah, but anyways, I am gonna go on ahead and make sure there's gonna be some other comments or so because I want to make sure that that this live stream is gonna be more or less important or so. Yep. Okay, so let me go on ahead and make sure if there's going to be some other comments or so because I want to make sure if this is actually going to be the one that I am going to be doing. Okay. Okay, so let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other comments, especially from I believe one of them being Adrian M. So which I will get to in just a bit. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what Adrian M is going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying about this right here right now. I think I remember Kadeem caused the fallout between Jackal Goldkick and TD Venom. Okay, so the one thing I want to say as of right now in regards to you, Adrian M, is that is actually, pretty true or so. You could say that, that's one of the main reasons or so. But I am gonna go on ahead and make sure if I can get to some other comments or so because I want to make sure that, this live stream is gonna be more or less, all the more important. Okay. So anyways, let me make sure if there's gonna be some other comments or so because I want to make sure that, that people are actually still in the slide chat or so. Okay, let me go on ahead and make sure. And I don't think as of right now, there's not much any comments or so, which, I guess that should be like more or less a good thing or so. Or, well, yes, well, what I meant to say is you people are more than welcome to actually say your piece, whatever. Okay, one thing I want to say as of right now, Rage Master, is it wouldn't surprise me if Kadeem the King were to act like this, saying that, oh, I'm all famous or whatever you want to call it. It's like, no, he's not. Like, he is actually not. Like, he wants to claim that, he's the greatest of all time when in reality he ain't shit and he will never be shit. That's just the way it is or so. He wants to go around, cause drama, starting shit with people for no reason or so. And at this point, we're not just gonna, have that anymore. Like, we really are not going to be having that whatsoever. Yep. So the way I see it, though, as of right now, is if Kadeem cannot learn to accept that we want nothing to do with them, and guess what? That's not my problem. It's not the people in the live chat problem. It's none of our problem. Like, it really is not our problem whatsoever. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and make sure there's going to be some other comments or so because I want to make sure that the people in the live chat are actually saying their piece. Okay, so I believe in a little while I am going to go on ahead and get the video ready, and I really do hope that you people can actually more or less just enjoy the video or so. Yep. Yep. So I really do hope that you people are more or less just gonna go on ahead and just, enjoy the video or so. Okay, so anyways, other than that, I want to make sure if there's gonna be some other comments or so because before I actually get started with this video, I want to make sure that, more or less people are gonna be, understanding where, all of this is actually coming from. Yep. Okay, so is there gonna be any more comments to the people in the live chat or so? Because I want to make sure that, that you people are actually just enjoying this so-called live stream, which okay, I got no idea what just happened or so, but more or less, I am gonna go on ahead and make sure there's gonna be some other comments. Okay, okay. So far, I'm not really seeing anything all that much or so, but I really do hope that people are actually just just enjoying this because in a little while, I am gonna go on ahead and get started with this video. Yep. By the way, I do appreciate that more and more people are actually tuning in for this live stream, which I do appreciate, and yeah. So I really do hope that more and more people are actually going to be knowing about the so-called live stream because this is the one live stream that I really do have to be addressing or so. Yep. Okay. So any more comments or so? Because I am going to go on ahead and get the video up and ready or so because it's about that time. Okay. So let me go on ahead and just make sure if, you people are actually going to be, tuning in for this. Yep. Okay, any more comments or so? Because it's about that time for me to actually, get started with the so-called video or so. And then after that, more or less, you people are more than welcome to actually, say your piece if you actually want to, like right after. And if some people want to have a chance to come into the so-called streamer panel and actually see their piece, they are more than welcome to actually do that if they actually want to. Yep. So, anyways, any more comments or so? Because in a little while, I am gonna go on ahead and get started with this so-called, live stream in a bit. Okay, so any more comments or so? Because I want to make sure that, once I actually, get this video up and ready or so, then I'm not going to be able to look at any more comments or so. Well, most likely right after the video or so. But I want to make sure that you people are actually, can understand where I'm actually coming or so, because this is the one live stream that I really need to be addressing or so. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just make sure. Okay, I just want to make sure if, a lot of people are actually here in the live chat. Okay, so I can see that at least some people are actually trying to get ready for the live stream in that part, which I can definitely understand or so. Okay. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just make sure if this is actually, the right one. Yep. Okay, so is there legit any more comments or so? Because it's about that time for me to actually get started. Okay. So anyways, I think it's finally about the time for me to actually get started with the video or so. So I really do hope that there's not going to be a so-called bug or glitch or anything like that. So anyways, without any further ado, I am going to go on ahead and finally show you the new video right here, right now. Okay, so as the people can actually see for yourself, so this is a so-called video that Cheaty Venom actually did, especially for himself. So if you people actually look really closely about this, you people can actually see that, So the way I see it though is, in my own personal opinion, I don't actually blame TD Venom for actually making this so-called video that he actually did about all of this or so. So in my own personal opinion, I honestly do not blame him whatsoever. So yeah. So in about like, I would say 30 seconds or in about a minute or so, I am gonna go on ahead and actually get started with this so-called, video, because this is the one live stream that I have to be addressing or so. Yep. Okay, so any other comments or so, or I'm not quite sure if I am going to be looking at these so-called comments or so, but more or less, I am finally going to go on ahead and get the video up and ready or so. Like, I really am going to go on ahead and get started with this. Yep. Okay, so I would say in about like 30 seconds, I think I'm finally going to go on ahead and get started with the so-called reaction stream, because this is the one live stream that I have to be saying my piece about. Like, I really do have to be saying my piece about all of this. Okay. Anyway, without any further ado, I believe it's about the time for me to actually get started with the so-called video or so. So anyway, without any further ado, here is the video right here, right now.
Can someone please explain to me what in the blue hell is going on here? This right here is what I'm dealing with right now as I'm speaking. I just found this out today. So I want to tell you a little story on why do I think YouTube is holding me down, okay? Let's go back to the beginning of my time on YouTube. I had another channel and I used to go and make videos. And since then, I've been getting hate. I had people doxing me, using my personal information, people trying to steal my name and all of that, trying to frame me to make me look bad, drag me into feuds and drama, all that other dumb shit. I had people doing all sorts of terrible things, lying about me, trying to talk trash behind my back, and all of that. And then I get my channel shadow banned, and then it officially gets banned for copyright claims. Okay, so I make this channel that I'm on right now, and it's still happening to this very day. I'm still getting shadow banned. My account, my videos are being hindered, brought down, and I just don't understand why. Is it because I tell the truth? That's too much of a damn. Oh, yeah, you can't do that. No, you can't tell the truth around here. So let me get this straight. So you can have fucking retards and assholes like this bitch right here, Katia Sophia. You can have that, right? That's cool. Oh, yeah, that's really, really, really cool. Look at her. Oh, my slaves and this and that. Obey me. Now, you may say, well, what's wrong with her fucking videos? Well, it's all sex appealing. And look at all the views that she's getting, all the subs she's getting. Oh, this is on her shorts. I didn't even bother to. You go on her channel. You want to subscribe? Fuck, subscribe. I don't even fucking care anymore. But that just shows you how retarded people on social media is, and that's how retarded people is on real life. Oh, that's not nice. That's not PG. Fuck you and being PG. I'm sick and tired of this. You get cunts like this, she e-begs. She's sitting there, oh, thank you for donating a nice little leather skirt so I can look all sexy in my videos, right? She can try to scam people like myself and all of that. But no, don't get rid of that. Don't get rid of shit like that. That's too much. Oh, let's keep Kadeem the King, this fucking retard. Oh, I'm the king. It's your boy Kadeem the King. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, keep this. And this man is over here, got 3.7 million views off a video he didn't make. And then he gets 32,000 views off another video he didn't make. But he gets a lot of subscribers off of that. Let's champion him. Right? Content thieves. But bruh, you go and steal other people's music. I'm 313. I'm the king. Bow down when the king come to your town. Suck a fucking dick, bitch. Your channel suck fucking dicks. Fuck you. God damn it. Oh, you're mad? Hell yeah, I'm mad. And then you get shit like wrestling otaku. I'm wrestling otaku. The personification of wrestling, personification of excellence on YouTube. Make sure you watch the video and subscribe. Women need accountability. Things that women need to do. They need to cook and clean for me while I watch AEW and WWE and watch women wrestle so I can jerk off to it with my 4-inch penis. That's great. You keep shit like that, right? Oh, what about, Young Defiant, yeah. Oh, this is garbage. You're an idiot. You watch a video, you a bitch. This is garbage. 39,000 views. Oh, 11,000 views, 13,000 views, 39,000 subscribers. Woo! That's good. That's great. Really? Come on, man. This is some bullshit. AI junk channels. This is stupid. And you keep these videos around. But I get suppressed. I'm the one that needs to go. I'm the devil. I'm evil. Man, YouTube, I hope YouTube goes out of fucking business and I hope it goes out of business and all the people who work for it and that's allowing this stuff to happen, they go and be broke for the rest of your fucking lives if you're going to be doing this to other channels. And I bet you I'm not the only one going through this. I can't be the only one going through this. You know, I'm sitting there watching, few good people like Deep Humor, and he talks about things like this. YouTube doing fucking garbage stuff like this. This is what I get. I just don't get it. I get, my channel gets taken down. No, it's not taken down. Earlier this year, I made a video talking about the same thing that Deep Humor talked about this whole YouTube ID claim or ID or verification. And I thought it was BS, it's bullshit. It is bullshit, right? But I find out like a couple of weeks to a month later, oh, by the way, TG Venom, we need you to go and give us your ID or your credit card or bank information so that we can know that you're over the age of 18 because we don't believe you're over the age of 18. So you have to give us your ID. Like hell I am. I'm not giving you a damn thing. I ain't giving you shit, motherfuckers. I haven't made a video like this in a long time of anger and rage. You want to talk about rage? This is rage. This is fucking rage. Motherfuck YouTube. Yo, and then they did this. They were like, oh, by the way, this video that you made years and years ago that we thought was okay. Oh, by the way, that's harassment and cyberbullying. And it was just me beating up a picture of Soulja Boy for fun. It was just a harmless video. No, it's no cyberbullying and harassment. You think I'm going to spend time harassing Soldier Boy? Really? You think I really give a rat's ass about that moron, that retard? I don't care about that dude. I don't care about him. Fuck him. I don't care about Soldier Boy. But I'm harassment and cyberbullying. But yet you have the pedophiles on here like Cyrax. You keep those fucking retards around. You get child predators like that. You have racism, sexism, homophobia content on YouTube. You don't do nothing about that. Grifters and all these liars and scammers. But TG Venom has to go. He's too raw. He's too venomous. Why? What do I do? What do you do, TG Venom? Why do you have YouTube hating on you? I don't know. I just be honest with people, blunt with people. But because we're living in this society where telling the truth is so evil and wrong, right is wrong, wrong is right, up is down, down is up. That's the world we're living in, and it's more frequent on social media. Women are acting like a bunch of whores and acting like a bunch of men-hating bitches because they think that that is what real womanhood is all about. And men acting like a bunch of simps are hating, bashing women, trying to like, oh, you need to abuse women. Oh, being a real alpha male is, and you know, Wes Watson, that fucking clown, he's on YouTube still. What the fuck is he still doing around for? And all these other douchebag alpha male, I got 3,000 pounds of steroid muscles in my arm. That means I'm alpha male. Fuck you. You see what I'm saying? You people wonder why I don't even want to be on YouTube anymore. This is why I say I don't want to be on here anymore, because of shit like this. The only reason why I'm still on here is because of my music. If I had no music on here, I would have been going a long time ago. I was going to leave the last time when I got my last channel taken down. I even told Leon, I said, Leon, I'm not coming back. I don't want this anymore because this is stupid. This is childish. I have a life to live. I got other things I got planned for me in life. This isn't it. This isn't real life. This isn't worth it. I'm not getting anywhere. What do I get? I get thumbs down. And I made a video about Bad Bunny and the Kid Rock halftime show, right? And I get my channel subs going up and down like a wave and stuff like that, thumbing my videos down, bunch of trolls fucking with my channel and stuff. Some people were saying, well, let's report his videos. You know, I just don't get it. I really think, no, I feel in my bones that YouTube is purposely fucking with me. I really do think that. I think they're really fucking with me. I don't think there is no, what's that word I'm looking for? Like a coincidence. It's not coincidental that this is happening to me and people like myself. You know, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen from here on out. This might be the beginning of the end of my channel. I don't know. I'm not doing anything wrong. And I bet you, well, I'm probably going to get, shut down as well. I feel what Deep Humor is going through. And in fact, I'm going to link him this. And I hope he makes a video about this. And I hope this video gets blown up. People share this on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Reddit. I don't care. Share this, not because I want to be famous, but because I want people to see what kind of garbage that YouTube is willing to go for, just to hold you down, just to shut you down. This can't be no coincidence. All these just adding up after back to back. No, this cannot be no way. This is no coincidence. I don't care if this video is garbage. I do not care. I just want this video to get out there to a wider audience, because this is bullshit. It might not. People won't even watch this. You know, it might get flagged down, heavily thumbed down. You know, nobody will watch this. And if that's the case, fuck YouTube. I've been saying YouTube sucked for years. Made a couple of videos about it. But oh my God, it's like YouTube is getting even worse. No more broadcast yourself. It's about corporations and how much money you can give these cocksuckers. Fuck this. I hate it. I hate it. And I bet you I'm saying a lot of things that a lot of people wish they could say, but they cannot say. You know, it's just ridiculous. Like, why do I have to go through all this? I don't do anything wrong to anybody else. I keep myself clean. I stay over there. I'm not about drama. I just make my music and I talk about music. I just be honest with people. But that's too much. But all these other retards, they could do whatever the fuck they want, but you keep them around and you even reward them. This is some bullshit. I hate YouTube. YouTube should go out of fuck. I hope they do go out of business. Crash and burn.
TD Venom Defender, activate. Okay, so, but anyways, I guess you could say that you heard it from the man himself. That was the one and only TD Venom or so. And I actually have to agree where he's actually coming from. And I actually agree everything what he actually said on the so-called video that he actually did. So the way I see it right now is like, I don't blame him that he actually did call out, certain individuals or so. Yep. And one of them, and I am going to be saying this as of right now, is one of them actually being Kadeem the King or so. But that's the one thing I have to agree with them on. It's like he can go on ahead. It's like when it comes to Kadeem, he can go on ahead and steal, these types of videos and make them into, he wants to claim it that he owns the video when in reality, like he doesn't own shit and he will never own shit whatsoever. I can't even take this so-called clown all that serious. I really cannot. But anyways, I am gonna go on ahead and see what my homie Black Sheep of the World 98 is gonna be saying, or what he is gonna be saying right here, right now. Fuck Bad Bunny. Don't nobody care about that loser. I actually have to agree where you're actually coming from as of right now, Black Sheep, because the way I see it right now is like nobody actually, I guess you could say to an extent is I don't really, care about Bad Bunny or so, and I don't understand what's so, to an extent special about him. I don't even know. But the way I see it right now is I'm not even gonna really have an opinion when it comes to, Bad Bunny or so. And can I be honest right now? It's like, what kind of a name is Bad Bunny anyway? It's like I legit have no idea what kind of a name is that whatsoever. Like seriously, it's like can actually someone tell me what kind of a name is actually Bad Bunny? Because the way I see it right now is I don't understand what's so great about, a so-called rapper about Bad Bunny. It's like I don't understand that whatsoever, and I never will. But I am gonna go on ahead and see what some people are actually gonna be saying about this. Let me see what Sonic gonna be saying about this. I agree, Black Sheep. Bad Bunny is garbage. I actually do have to agree where you're actually coming from about this though, because the way I see it right now, it's like who cares about Bad Bunny? It's like I got nothing against them, and the way I see it right now is I'm actually Hispanic myself or so, but it's like I cannot even listen to that so-called music that he's actually doing. It's like the way I see it right now is I may be Hispanic myself, but the way I see it right now is I do not even roll like that when it comes to that so-called music or so. And if I'm gonna be saying my piece on this, it's like I've been hearing that he did that so-called performance when it comes to that Super Bowl. And if I'm gonna be honest right now, it's like I don't even watch the Super Bowl. It's like I just don't really, I'm not into sports like that. Like I really am not into sports like that. Okay, let me see what Rage Master is going to be saying about this as of right now, or what he's going to be saying about this right now. The only thing about the Super Bowl is Green Day. I'm glad Green Day make his appearance. I love Green Day. Oh, okay. So the one thing I want to say as of right now to you, Rage Master, is if you actually do enjoy Green Day, that's your own personal preference. But me personally, I don't even know too much about Green Day. So I really do hope that you can actually understand where I'm actually coming from. But I really hope that you can understand. I don't really know much about Green Day. So yeah, yeah. Let me go on in and see if I can actually get you some comments or so, because this is the one live stream. Well, like I said, this is the one live stream that I do have to say about this. Yep. Okay, let me go on ahead and see if there's going to be some other comments or so. Ooh, check this out. It's been quite a while since I've actually, since he's been in my live chat. Let me see what's here. I believe it's here, right here, right now. We've got Psycho Yaiko. How's it going? Okay, this is what you're saying, or what I believe you're saying as of right now. I don't even speak Spanish, so why would I listen to Bad Bunny anyway? I actually have to agree where you're actually coming from as of right now, Psycho Yaiko, because the way I see it though is I cannot even take that serious. I really cannot be taking on anything all that serious when it comes to so-called Bad Bunny. It's like I don't understand what's so great about that whatsoever. Like the way I see it right now is like I don't fully understand it, and I never will. I don't even know. But I am gonna go on ahead and make sure there's gonna be some other comments or so, because this, like I said, this is the one live stream that I do need to be saying my piece about. Okay, let me see what Psycho Yaiko is gonna be saying, or what he's gonna be saying right here, right now. I think Bad Bunny was in the movie Caught Stealing, if I remember correctly. Okay, this is what you're also saying, or what I believe you're also saying. Caught Stealing is a movie. Oh, okay. So the one thing that I want to say though, as of right now, Psycho Echo, is I don't know too much about that so-called movie or so, but I could try to take a look at it or so, but I'm not quite sure if it's like worth watching or so. But to be fair though, I'm not quite sure if I have an opinion about that or so. Like when it comes to that so-called movie Caught Stealing or so, I don't know too much about it, but I could try to take a look at it or so, but I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna have the chance to be checking that out or so. I don't know. But anyways, I am gonna go on ahead and make sure if I can get to another comment or so. Let me go on ahead and actually take a look at this for myself or so. Okay, let me see what Psycho Geico is gonna be saying, or what he is gonna be saying right here, right now. It came out last year in 2025. So I see. Okay, so this is what you're saying, or what I believe you're also saying. But I'm not going to be too hypocritical. I have listened to 80s pop music that was spoken in Hebrew. Oh, okay. So one thing that I want to say though, as of right now, to you, Psycho Yaiko, is I might consider taking a look at that or so, but I'm not quite sure if I am gonna have a chance to be looking at the so-called movie or so. But when it comes to the music that you have been listening to, when it comes to like 80s pop music that was spoken in Hebrew, well, that's entirely up to you what you actually want to do, Psycho Yaiko. But I don't know. I'm not gonna like judge you what you can listen or what you can't listen. That is entirely up to you on what you actually want to be doing yourself. But anyways, let me see who's in my live chat, or I believe who's in my live chat right here, right now. We've got Jack. How's it going? Anyways, it's good to see you right now, Jack. So the one thing I want to say to you is this. Hopefully that you are doing well for yourself, and not only that, hopefully that you are having a good day so far. So that is the one thing that I want to say in regards to you as of right now, Jack. But anyways, since you are actually here in my live chat, all I can really say is it has been quite a while since you were in my live chat, but you are more than welcome to actually say your piece, whatever that you want to say about all of this or so. Yep. But anyways, Jack, since you are actually here in my live chat, you're more than welcome to actually say your piece, whatever that you want to be saying or so. I don't know. But the way I see it right now is the choice is entirely up to you, of course. Yep. But anyways, let me go on ahead and see if I can actually get to some more comments or so. Okay. Okay, so one thing that I want to say as of right now, Jack, is I do have to agree where you're actually coming from. That the way I see it right now is who can actually take, Bad Bunny all that serious when he just flat out sucks though in a way. Like, and the way I see it right now is I'm gonna have to agree with one of my homies, and that is the one and only Black Sheep of the Word 98, because the way I see it right now is, you know, he just tells it how it is, and I actually do respect, his opinion about this. And to be fair though, it has been quite a while since Black Sheep and I have actually interacted with each other, but there are times where me and Black Sheep can actually catch up with each other. We actually talk behind the scenes, and and I guess you could say to an extent is me and Black Sheep, we actually do correct each other. And not to mention or so, I actually know who Black Sheep, what he's actually is behind the scenes in a way, because me and him, we actually do talk to each other on Discord. Maybe not frequently, but we actually do correct each other. Yep. Wait, hold on a second. Jack, is this actually serious? Like, this is actually the first time that I'm actually hearing about this. So, you want to say that he insulted Christians or so? Like, wait, hold on. Are you actually for real about this? Like, if this is actually the case, though, Jack, then the way I see it right now is I cannot associate myself that someone that's like that, someone, like Bad Bunny, and not to mention or so, I cannot even enjoy his music. I hate to say this though, but unfortunately, I cannot enjoy that type of music. That is, I don't know what type of music it is, but unfortunately, I cannot tolerate it. Unfortunately, I just can't. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and make sure there's going to be some other comments or so. Okay, so let me go on ahead and make sure there's going to be some other comments or so. Yep. Okay, so let me go on ahead and make sure if there's going to be something else really quick. Okay, so one thing that I want to say though, as of right now, to the people in the live chat, I can understand where you're coming from. So yeah, and I honestly don't blame you, Rage Master, that you would rather prefer Green Day over Bad Bunny or so. That part, I honestly don't blame you. I don't know, but the way I see it though is, wait, hold on, let me go on ahead and actually take a look at this real quick. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see if I can actually take a look at some other comments or so, because this is the one, like I said, the one live stream that I am going to be, addressing or so. And yeah, that's the one thing that I am going to be saying. Okay, let me see if there's going to be some other comments or so. And I do apologize if I'm actually going a bit slow right now. Okay, let me see. Okay, one thing that I am going to be saying though, as of right now, in regards to you, Psycho Yako, is this is what I believe you're saying as of right now. Cypress Hill's probably better than Bad Bunny. I would watch Cypress Hill perform at the Super Bowl if I had to pick that group or Bad Bunny. I am going to say this as of right now is I honestly don't blame you, but to be fair with you though, is I have listened to Cypress Hill, and the way I see it right now is they actually do make some dope ass music or so. So I would recommend actually listening to that type of music or so. Like the way I see it is it's actually, pretty worth it or so. Yep. Okay, so I am gonna go on ahead and make sure there's gonna be something else, because I'm pretty sure that you people want to have a chance to, say your piece about all of this. Okay, let me go on ahead and see what Jack is going to be saying, or what I believe he's going to be saying about this right here, right now. I'm hoping YouTube ends my strike this month. This is what you also said, or what I believe you're also saying. It's been months. Oh, okay. So the one thing that I am going to be saying though, as of right now, is I might consider taking a look at that whenever I can actually, do that or so. But yeah, but I want to get back to I want to get back to the so-called, music choice or whatever you want to call it or so. So the way I see it right now is This type of music though, like people need to find like better musical artists when it comes to like the so-called Super Bowl. But Psycho Yaiko, I have to agree where you're coming from. That it's much more better if we listen to, how do I say this? Oh, that's right, Cypress Hill a lot more than Bad Bunny or so. Yep. Okay. So anyway, Psycho Yaiko, let me see what you're saying or what I believe you're gonna be saying about this right here, right now. You should watch Caught Stealing. It's a dark movie and definitely not what I was expecting in a good way. Oh, okay. Well, whenever I get the chance, Psycho Yaiko, I might consider taking a look at that whenever I can actually do or so. But I really do hope that, I am going to go on ahead and make sure if I can actually try to have a chance to actually watch it for myself or so. But, it just depends if I can actually have a chance to be doing that. But I'll see what I can actually do about that. Yep. But anyways, I am going to go on ahead and make sure there's going to be some other comments or so because this is the one live stream that I am going to be doing or so. So yeah. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just make sure if this is actually the one. Okay, so let me see what Jack's going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying about this. Okay, one thing I want to say as of right now, Jack, is this is what I believe you're saying as of right now. I haven't been on YouTube a lot lately because of rehab, and also I've been dating someone entirely new. Really now? Wow. I did not know that one. Okay, so one thing that I want to say as of right now, Jack, is I'm not going to be addressing like too much names or so, but Jack, I think from in the past, and I'm only going to be saying this for content purposes. I think at one point you were dating Saya, and I think I heard a little bit about what happened or so. But Jack, if you're actually trying to be in a so-called new relationship, then by all means, I have to congratulate you, and that's entirely up to you what you actually want to be doing or so. But I don't know. You are more than welcome to make your own choices about that. Okay, let me see what you're saying as of right now, Jack. He's a femboy. I'm gonna be honest with you as of right now, Jack. Is I'm not even surprised that Bad Bunny is actually like this. But in reality, I just fully have to agree with my homie Black Sheep of the Roar 98 because it's like, who cares about Bad Bunny? And this is coming from someone who's actually Hispanic, by the way. It's like I at least tried to listen to one of his so-called music, you could say, and I'm not even impressed whatsoever. So keep this in mind. This is actually coming from someone who's actually Hispanic himself, by the way. Yep. But I am going to go on ahead and make sure if I can get to some other people about this really quick because this is the one thing that I do need to be addressing or so. So yeah, pretty much. Yep. Okay. So one thing that I do want to say as of right now, Jack, and this is what I believe you're saying as of right now. He insulted Christians by saying they can't get tattoos. Can I say this as of right now? It's like, what kind of a dumb logic is that? That Bad Bunny wants to claim that he wants to insult Christians by saying that they cannot get tattoos or so. It's like, for me personally, I may not be religious, you could say, but I'm not gonna go around and actually doing that or whatever. Like, I may not be like religious by no means though, but I am going to be better and not be, insulting Christians like that. It's like I am a way better person than that because that is one thing I don't condone. Like insulting Christians or so. Yeah, that's the one thing that I'm not going to be condoning. Okay. Anyways, let me go on ahead and make sure there's going to be some other comments or so. Let me see who's here. I believe who's here right here right now. We've got Hopper the Bunny Wolf. How's it going? Okay. So the one thing that I want to say though, as of right now, is it's actually good to be seeing you as of right now, Hopper. But since you're actually here, you're more than welcome to actually say your piece if you actually want to. And you know, it's actually quite a surprise that you're actually just here in my live chat. Yep, but I am gonna go on ahead and make sure there's gonna be some other comments or so because this is the one live stream again that most likely that I'm already doing or so, and then most likely I am gonna go on ahead and make sure if I can get to some of these other comments or so. Yep. Okay, so let me go on ahead and actually make sure if I can get to these other comments. So I am a bit lost, which I do apologize, but let me go on ahead and just make sure. Okay, let me see what Rage Master's saying or what I believe he's saying about this right here, right now. Like last year, Super Bowl, we got Kendrick Lamar, which is a good thing. It's like, why can't we have talented artists like Tyler the Creator, Joey Badass, J. Cole, or Sabrina Carpenter? Okay, so one thing that I want to say as of right now, Rage Master, is I may not be like a massive fan when it comes to the Super Bowl, but I have to give credit where credit is due. Is I just have to agree that last year's Super Bowl was a hell of a lot more better than this one, though, because at least last year we actually did get Kendrick Lamar. And if I'm gonna be honest, when it comes to Kendrick Lamar, he is actually one of the best mono rappers of all time. And I'm pretty sure that Black Sheep of the War 98 can actually agree where I'm coming from. It's like, why can't you just have Kendrick Lamar be at the Super Bowl? Like, I wouldn't mind if I actually watched Kendrick Lamar's performance. And for me, I actually do have respect for Kendrick Lamar. I actually do. Yep. Okay, so one thing that I want to say as of right now, Jack, is this is what I believe you're saying as of right now. Saya has a girlfriend now. Oh, okay. So one thing that I want to say as of right now, Jack, is it's a bit unfortunate that the relation wasn't meant to be or so, but I really do hope that you're actually, enjoying this your so-called new relationship or so. But I don't even know. I mean, that's entirely up to you or so. Yep. But I am gonna go on ahead and make sure if I can get to some other comments or so because I want to make sure that you people are just overall just enjoying this. Yep. So, anyways, let me go on ahead and make sure if I can actually get to some of the so-called other comments or so. And I do apologize if I'm actually a bit lost or so. Okay. Okay. Let me go on ahead and see what Rage Master is going to be saying or what I believe he's going to be saying about this right here, right now. What's next? 6ix9ine, Ice Spice, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj. They're dog shit garbage. I have to agree where you're actually coming from, Rage Master. Like, I have to agree, like, these so-called, I'm not gonna say like every mono rapper is actually bad, but I'm talking about like the majority of the mainstream rappers. It's like this. Who wants to listen to 6ix9ine, Ice Spice, Cardi B, and Nicki Minaj? It's like, who cares about these four whatsoever? It's like, I cannot take 6ix9ine all that serious. Neither can Ice Spice, Cardi B. I mean, when it comes to Nicki Minaj, I'm not going to defend her, but it's like at least back then she at least tried to put effort, but these days she just doesn't or so. And in my own personal opinion, Cardi B is way worse than Nicki Minaj. Like she really is. Because she even admitted it that she actually drugs men. So no. Let me see what Psycho Yaiko is gonna be saying or what I believe he's gonna be saying right here, right now. Tom McDonald is Canadian. He is conservative when he raps about is why being woke is horrible. Nothing too original, but at least he takes time to be lyrical. I actually have to agree where you're actually coming when it comes to all of this. But anyways, I am gonna go on ahead and make sure if I can get to some other comments or so because I want to make sure that you people just really have been enjoying this so-called live stream or so. So yeah. Okay, so anyways, I do apologize again if I'm a bit lost or so, and I just want to make sure if I can get the majority of you people's comments or so. Okay, so let me go on ahead and actually take a look at this for myself. Okay, let me see what Jack is saying or what I believe he's saying about this right here, right now. Tyler, the Creator, would have at least been better than Bad Bunny. I actually have to agree where you're actually coming from. It's like I would rather just take Tyler, the Creator a lot more than Bad Bunny. I mean, I may not be like a huge fan when it comes to Tyler the Creator, though. I mean, back then, from what I've been hearing, he was a bit goofy when it comes to his music. But at least Tyler the Creator is actually putting hard work and dedication into his music. So I will at least give him credit on that. But I am gonna go on ahead and make sure there's gonna be, some other comments or so. Wait, hold on. If I'm ignoring some comments, I do apologize. I do want to make sure if I can actually, let me just look at my live chat. Let me look at my live chat really quick. I want to make sure if this is actually the person really quick. Okay, so let me get to this comment really quick. Let me see what Jack is saying, or what I believe he's saying right now. I'm enjoying 2026 so far. I'm doing a lot better than last year. Okay. Okay, so all I can really say as of right now, Jack, is that's actually a pretty good thing that you're actually, doing that for the most part. Yep. So, anyways, let me go on ahead and make sure. Okay, so let me go on ahead and just make sure if I can actually get to the so-called comment or so. Wait, hold on just a second. Okay, I'm not gonna worry too much about that or so, but let me just go on ahead and just make sure if I can actually get to this other comment. Okay, so one thing that I want to say though is I have to agree with you on one thing, Jack. Is Cardi B is definitely a lost cause, like straight up, like she really is. Who can actually take, a rapper like that serious? The way I see it right now is nobody can actually take, her all that serious. It's like nobody can. Yep. But I am gonna go on ahead and see if I could try to continue more with this so-called comment or so. These comments. Yep. Wait, is something going on with my live chat or so? I mean, I don't mind the comments or so, but if I'm seeing some, how do I say this? Like if I'm seeing some spamming or so, just I would just appreciate if so many people can actually tone it down with the so-called comments or so because I want to make sure that I actually let people have a chance to say their piece. Okay, so let me just go on ahead and just make sure. Okay, just making sure. Okay, so anyways, this actually just caught my attention just now. So one thing that I am going to be saying though is unfortunately there might be some things that I might need to take care of or so and I might have to reconsider, talking about this topic again and because there is something that's going on when it comes to behind the scenes on Discord or so. So yeah. Yep. Wait, hold on. Who is the person in the live chat? I mean, I've got nothing against this person. I mean, I can understand it like if this person is actually brand new and that's understandable, but I am going to go on ahead and just make sure if, if I can actually let people actually say their piece or so. Oh, by the way, I would appreciate if certain people do not, delete messages, do not time out, or do not ban. So that's the one thing that I do want to say though as of right now. Okay, let me see who the person name. Okay, so the person named Dusk. I don't know. I really do hope that I got your name correctly. Okay, let me see. Okay, so that might be a good suggestion is to go listen to the oldies and whatnot. So yeah. But the way I see it though is as of right now is I can understand like listening to old music can be better to an extent or so, but it's like this that doesn't make me a so-called old head or even yeah. And not to mention or so, it's like there is like good music out there, but you just have to find the right ones, especially when it comes to like the new stuff in a way. So I really do hope that, people can actually understand where, I'm coming from. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go on ahead and get to some of these comments or so. So let me see what funny guy's gonna be saying or what he's gonna be saying about this. Yes, please. Do not ban or time out. That also goes for Sonya. Please do not time out. I actually have to agree where you're actually coming from, funny guy. So the way I see it though, as of right now, is I got nothing against Sonya, but she needs to not, abuse her so-called, mod or moderator or modship, whatever you want to call it. Because the way I see it right now is, if there's some new people in the live chat and if they're trying to be civil, just let them be civil or so. So from now on, everyone in the live chat, every mod/moderator, leave it to me. If I see someone trying to cause drama in the live chat or start shit with people in the live chat, I will handle it. Like, leave it to me. Because the way I see it, though, it's my channel, and I want to make sure that people are actually trying to be civil in my live chat. So I'm just trying to give people like a fair warning or so. Leave all of that to me because it's my channel. Okay, let me see what Jack is saying or what he's going to be saying. What did TD Venom do? Okay, so to answer your question though, as of right now, Jack, if TD Venom literally did nothing wrong from what I'm observing or so, like he literally did nothing wrong whatsoever though. But the way I see it right now is like you got people like, and I'm gonna say that right now for content purposes, you got people like you guess it, and I'm gonna be saying this right here, right now. Is Kadeem the King wants to go around starting shit with people for no reason whatsoever, and he wants to have a habit of causing drama, when for the most part, you know, we're just moving on from him. So that's just the way I see it, though, as of right now. Like for the most part, we're just doing everything we can to just move on or so. Yep. Okay, so wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me go on ahead and see what Funny Guy is saying right now, or what he's going to be saying. So, Sonya, if a person is trying to be civil, do not ban or time out, please. Okay. One thing that I am going to be saying though as of right now is, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end this live stream or so because, unfortunately, there are certain people that are trying to DM me about a certain situation, and I'm going to have to just check to see what's going on. But anyways, I think most likely I'm going to go on ahead and see if I can try to redo this live stream for next week or so. So to the people in the live chat though, most likely this live stream is not going to be around or so. So hopefully that I'll make this live stream a lot more better. And not to mention, I really do hope that next week I'll be able to have some people when it comes to this live stream or so. So anyways, other than that, to the people in the live chat, I'm afraid I'm going to have to end this live stream. And hopefully that I'll be able to do this a lot more better, either this week or next week or so. So anyways, other than that, I'm going to be ending this live stream right now. So hopefully that I'll be able to talk about this next week. Anyways, bye everyone.